Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 hits and 5 at-bats yesterday.
The third baseman, number 7.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. So 2 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Start of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Ryan De La Cruz.
Up there.
Righty delivers. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Mountcastle. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And the 0-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. Guardians 4 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Sosa. Here comes a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first, Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The pitch. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a ball evens the count. And he chases that one. 1 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Sosa over at first with 1 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Michael Perez. The Orioles trying to get back into this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got it by him for the K. Orioles strand a couple. Sosa measures 6 feet 6 inches, just 19 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. And that's the inning. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, 1 was a home run, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5, Guardians 4, and the Orioles 2. Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Sosa. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
With the tying run at the plate as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Bounced up the middle. Corner. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning. So 2 away with nobody on. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
The final line for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 for 4 in the game last night. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Popped up. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7. The first baseman. Now batting number 7.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
A sliding stop. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting number 7.
That one lifted to left. Valera moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next is Warriors. The first baseman.
2 outs. Bases full. So next to hit for Baltimore, Sosa. 1 for 3. That to right. Straw getting an angle on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3, and Yuri Ruiz digs in now. The Guardians down by a pair here in the 2nd game of the series. On the ground to third. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs.
2 outs, runner at first. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that is that. Guardians leave 1. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. And next for the Orioles, Sosa. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Kikuchi in his 7th season, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Home team down a run here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for you.
Now number 7.
Towards first. Has some trouble with it.
Dig.
He's able to win the race to the bag, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0.
Now number 7.
Ripped on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base. A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 5 hits.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Sosa.
The third baseman, number 7.
Cannon back to work. On the ground, right side. Corner over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth.
This one in the air. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And up next for Cleveland, Esteury Ruiz. With the go-ahead run at third here in the finale of this 4-game set. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Bottom of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate.
The third baseman, number 7.
Cannon back to work. Slides for the stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course,
2 outs, runner on first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sosa. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Ripped on the ground a second, gets him easily, ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Warriors, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time out.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the battle. Base is empty with 2 away. Rich Campanella digs in now.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That's to third, Sosa. Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. 1 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Ward in his 2nd season, 28 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses to first, and that is the inning. One left for the Orioles. Rich Campanella digging in for the Nationals. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. Over to first. And that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly as they're unable to.
Now back.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there.
So 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 16 runners on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
One down. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Yeah, there's 2 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House.
Number 3. Jorge Mateo.
Ground ball could be 2. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Hard hit left side.
Come on, run out.
Abrams tosses the first, and that is that. Nothing doing this time. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Orioles held in check there. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. On the ground to third. To first, and he's out.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Sosa.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Sosa had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.